Welcome once again, everybody, to the last class of our 1 month-long intensive training. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling that we've finally gotten to the very last day? Anybody can answer. How are you feeling? Bethel, we can start with you.
Okay, so I'm actually excited, and I wish it will never come to an end. Just that is why I said chai on the group chat, because it's so amazing and refreshing, and I wish we could continue. But then everything that has a beginning will always have an end at the end of the day. So I'm excited, and I am actually kind of um ready to face the content marketing um, field out there. I am more confident now. Sorry, guys. So I'm so happy that we are here now. Thank you. I don't know who's calling me.
Okay. Deborah, how do you feel that we have finally come to the last day of this whole training? How has the journey been for you? Deborah,
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. It's been good. I'm happy. Was I being heard from the beginning? We have to start again.
No, we just started hearing you.
Oh, okay. Okay. So for me, it's been good. I really don't know what to say, but it's been a good journey so far. But I'm happy it's ending because it's been stressful after your day's journey, you have to come back to start learning again. It takes a lot to do that, but I'm happy it's actually ending.
All right. Melody, how do you feel knowing that we are finally having the last lap for this whole training?
I'm happy, though it's a mix of feelings for me though, but I'm happy, satisfied. The training, it met my expectations, so I'm joyful about it that will finally come to an end. But at the same time, it's a mix of feeling because it's become more like a routine to me that Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I expect to join the class, but it's definitely everything that has a beginning must surely have an end. So we're looking up to what's next. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you, Melody. Esusa, how do you feel knowing that the training is finally coming to an end?
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay. I feel very happy, honestly, and it seems quite strange because it feels like we just started yesterday and we've come so far in the writing challenge, from learning about content writing, SEO. It's been a really nice journey, and I'm glad I utilized these 30 days to learn these things and to attend the training. I'm really, really happy and I'm very thankful. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. Thank you, Fasthire. Thank you to all our facilitators as well, everyone who came and spoke to us on content writing and the various aspects of it. I'm really, really thankful for them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Esusa. So how about you, Ogochukwu? How do you feel knowing that we have finally come to the last lap of the trade, and how has it been for you?
Okay, so good evening, sir. Okay,
Good
the
evening.
training has been quite eye-opening. Yes, I got into content writing without actually knowing what it was because I wanted to actually do copywriting, but then ended up in content writing. So I was just doing it without knowing what I was doing. But now I can say, oh, I've learned quite a few things. And I'm so happy that nobody can actually share willingly like that. And I'm so happy. So thank you, Fasthire, and thank you for the facilitator. I've really learned a lot. This journey has actually been nice. Actually been good.
All right, thank you so much. Simi, how has it been for you? How do you feel knowing that we're finally wrapping up the training?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Actually, I'd like to say a very big thank you to
Simi, we've stopped hearing you. Can you people hear her?
Okay, you can't hear me. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, sir. So I said, all right, sir. So I said this is my first time attending a writing training. And so I want to say a very big thank you to Fasthire Services for this privilege, for the opportunity. The class has been impactful. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from content writing to SEO writing. And I want to use this privilege to say I will make sure I use everything I've learned in this training. I'll make sure I put it to use. So I want to say a very big thank you. I'm so happy that this training is coming to an end after a long while. I want to say thank you to every of my colleagues for taking out their time to help. For those that will always thank you for always reminding for each time this class, for submission of the daily task, for the submission of assignment. So I want to say thank you so much. And to Mr. Richard, thank you so much for not giving up on us. Thank you for following us up. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you so much. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Simi. Who hasn't spoken? Not everybody has spoken. Okay, Mohammed, I don't know, he has been logged out. Okay, thank you everybody for making it this far, right? Um, Normally, we could have just ended the whole training last time, but it's important that we have this session. And this session is actually going to be straight to the point, and maybe in less than 30 minutes, I would be done, right? I just want to highlight a couple of things. The first thing I want to highlight is the value of the training you have gotten. If there is anybody amongst you who still does not understand the level or quality of training you have just received in the last 30 days, I want to use this opportunity to tell you to snap out from that dream or from that sleep. The reason because I'm not only saying this as one of the people that trained you, I'm saying this also because of the quality of other people who trained you. I'm saying this as a player in this same field or in this same industry that you have been trained in. The trainings you were given were fully loaded. The only thing that we have not done in this training is to say we would give you certificates. because it is not part of the plan for this training. But the training you have received is enough for you to have a certificate, right? So I'm just trying to help you understand so that you do not just look at it as it's just one online training and maybe because it was free. We could easily, and I am not kidding, we could easily charge over 100K per head for this 1 month training. We could easily charge over $200 per head for this training, however we want to spin it. And I'm not bluffing. I think in one of the classes, I was showing you what other people were charging just for 3 days class. What you got is 1 month extensive, not only even the SEO, you were also groomed or shown the interaction between understanding content, both social and both written, and how they all play in the SEO. Some of those trainings, they do not show them that interaction that way. You got them fully loaded. And I would also encourage you, those assignments we gave, if there are the ones you did not do, it is for your good. Do them. So first I said, I want to open your eyes to the reality of the training you have gained. You can comfortably call yourself an SEO content writer now. The only reason maybe you will not call yourself is if you do not start putting it into practice, because there's no need answering something that you're not practicing. But if you say you want to start practicing it, there's nothing stopping you from maybe any other SEO content writer that you can find online. The only difference will not be maybe they have years of experience, but it doesn't stop them, neither does it stop you. Second thing I want to talk about is connected to the first thing I have just talked about. The training you have gained is enough for you to take gigs. I repeat, the training you have received is enough for you to get gigs, for you to start putting out yourself to get gigs, for you to start requesting for gigs. It's enough for you to start bidding if maybe you're on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. It's also enough for you to start putting out posts to say, hire my services for content that will help your website rank. The training you have received is enough. So don't just put this skill under the bed or just tick the box like you have finished one training. If you want to fully harness this, it's enough for you to start getting writing gigs. And depending on whatever you want to mark your value or the value of your services, you can start getting paid from today, from tomorrow. So don't wait till maybe you might be saying, oh, I have to do another training just to know. I am telling you what you have gained is enough. The only reason that will make it not enough is if you have not fully understood. And good thing, the replays are there for you. Go and revisit them. We said that after a while, some of those replays, we would remove it from the net. Because aside training for free, we still putting it out there for free for those who want to learn. And it will be up for a limited time. Some of them will take them down because we also need to preserve some of our trade secrets. As you can know, as you all can tell, I was teaching you people some of the things we were practicing or we are practicing I gave you guys some of the checklists we are using in our company. Nobody will come out and give you their checklist. I gave you guys for free. And I even showed you guys that the checklist we're using is the recent checklist we even developed. The people that will give you their own checklist, they will give you checklist they used 2 years ago or last year. That's what they will use to train you. We gave you the checklist we're using today. And if you doubt me, check the contents on our site, go through that checklist, you will see what I taught you in class is what we're practicing in those contents. And our website is not a small website. So what am I trying to tell you is that the quality of what you have gained is not small. Don't just look at it as it's just one training or I've just finished online because maybe it's online. If we have called you people to a physical location, sat you people down for 30 days, we can comfortably tell you that you pay 120K to complete the training. So don't undermine what you have gotten. What did I say? Don't undermine what you have gotten. So if you're not going to undermine what you have gotten, write in the comment section, I will not undermine this training. So I want to see everybody type in the comment section, I will not undermine this training. Type in the comment section, I will not undermine this training. So I want to see the replies. Where are the replies? I'm not seeing. We type in, I will not undermine this training. Okay, Melody says she will not. Mohammed said he will not. Simi said she will not. Esosa says she will not undermine the training. Is this all the people we have online? Where are the rest? Where are the rest? Make that commitment. Put that in the comment section. I will not undermine this training. All right. Secondly, because if you undermine this training, it will break my heart and it will break the heart of our team. Now, when you start utilizing this training, obviously, whatever you get out of it is not for us to benefit, it's yours. But the reason why we put out this training is so that we can impact tech skill, digital skill to people, and it will help them transform their lives. And that is why this particular class is important to me, because it is the class where I am going to charge you up, because you need to put this skill into practice. That is the only place our joy will come. That at a certain time, we trained certain number of people and they used it. And that was why we did not look back to remove people who we felt, because of their responsiveness to the things we're saying, the tasks we're giving. If you cannot show us that, you are not giving us the confidence that you would utilize that skill at the end of the day. So we focus our energy on you guys who have made it to the end, because we vetted you and we believe that with what you have shown in the daily writing challenge, the assignments, attendance to class, you would utilize this skill. We want to see you using this skill to improve your life, improve your earning. Don't sweep it under the carpet. Don't put it to use. Start asking people to give you gigs, to give you writing jobs. Look out for your friends or businesses that have websites. Go and start analyzing those websites. Send them a proposal. Oh, your site is not ranking. Would you like me to give you recommendations? What would you think? What kind of content do you need? Would you be willing to pay me for my content? I'll be giving you this number of contents per month. This is how much I want to be paid. Start putting your skills out there. Number 3, the next thing I want to talk about, number 3, is don't hesitate to ask questions. If at any point in time in your growth stage, you have need, you have question, you need guidance, even long after this training has concluded, if you do not, maybe for some reason you miss access with me on WhatsApp, my LinkedIn is always there. Even if you forget my LinkedIn, message the Fasthire social handles. Somebody would always reply. Tell them, oh, I was a trainee from SEO training cohort 2 of 2024. Please, I have a question. Please, I need assistance. Please, I took up a project, but I don't think I can execute it alone. Can I get to the content team so that I can get guidance? Or is there a way? Reach out. Even if tomorrow somebody gives you a gig, maybe out of fear, you think you cannot handle it alone and you need guidance on how to approach it. Don't reject the gig. Don't reject the offer. Ask me. I will tell you how best to follow and you will get the gig. You will do it. Because maybe in the initial time, you might still be scared to say, oh, let me not go and take somebody's money and not deliver value. Don't reject the gig. Bring it. I would advise you on how to go. Are you guys hearing me? Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
Great.
sir.
Great. All right. So do that. I want to see you guys. Perhaps maybe in months to come, years to come, we might lose trail. Maybe someday, years later, you will just bump on each other and say, ah, I attended your training. I attended one of your trainings that time. It was what gave me or opened the way up for me. And look at what I've been doing with the skill. Look, I've even navigated from here. I'm here now. Those are the kind of stories I want to hear. I don't just want you that you have gone through this and swept it under the cover. For those who are Christians here, we know the parable of the talents where the master gave them talents and traveled. After a very long time, the master came back and said, okay, where are the talents I gave you? What have you done with it? The first one came, oh, master, you gave me this number. I have doubled it. Look at the number. The second one came, I have done. Don't be like the third person that this is just like skill, same thing, talent that you have been given. Even if you think, oh, it is not 100%, instead of sweeping it under the carpet or hiding that gift or hiding this talent, improve yourself. I want years later to, even as I'm connected with you guys, I want to be seeing the exploits people are doing with this skill. Some of you, like I said, might not go out to become active writers. You might maybe work in organizations where your talent is utilized or your knowledge of that can help you manage some people. In our last cohort, we had a human resource manager, right? She said she joined the training. I don't know if you guys have seen or saw her testimonial video. She said one of her reasons for joining, or her reason for joining, was because as a HR person, the company she works for had writers. So she needed to understand the mechanics because you cannot manage what you don't understand. You cannot manage, neither can you optimize something you do not understand. So she had to first understand. So her thought was that she would just come, breeze through. But we had to make her go through the training, do assignments. She said that was the part that was hard for her because she just wanted the surface knowledge. But she now had to do even assignments. And then she could tell that, oh, if a content writer is giving a content of this length, the person might need this kind of time. It changed the perception for her. And when she's now handling those writers,
I believe she'll be doing a better job. So her work, she's not going to be writing content, but her knowledge, she understands. Also, she now understands and she can tell when those writers are doing the right thing. Yours might not be HRO, or it might be HRO, or you might work in an organization where you have to deal with writers, whether content writers or writers in any level. Your understanding of this puts you in a position that is different from if you did not know jack about writing. I am still in the point where I'm saying, don't sweep this. This can be applied in multiple ways. You just have to open your eyes. You could be a project manager, and in order to execute the project, you know the impact that content would have on that project to make it lively. You can activate content writers to start putting out SEO related content that maybe will drive investors or whatever. You might be a business developer. You don't necessarily have to be a content writer, but your understanding now of SEO content, you now know how business development can connect with content writing. You make recommendations, connect content writers to us. If you're in a company that has social media, you understand SEO now. You know how SEO connect. You look at what your social team is doing. Are they imputing, or the things they're applying? Does it harness, does it optimize search queries, search algorithms? If not, your knowledge now puts it. So what am I saying? The knowledge you have gotten is also applicable in multiple fronts. Don't limit it to it must just be content writing, or you must be a content writer. In the beginning stages of the training, that's why we had that session where the introduction class, I told you guys, or I showed you guys professions that you can field, skills, jobs you can do with the knowledge. Where we talked about SEO analyst, website analyst. This one is not even SEO content writer alone. You can be a website analyst. You don't necessarily have to write. You just know the basics and you apply it. On Friday, I was talking to my team, and somebody brought a plan for next year for content team, and I was like, from what you are showing me, you have gone to check your website analytics. Because if you've checked your website analytics, there are things you would have put in this thing. I know you have done your website analysis. So even with this knowledge, you can look at website. What traffic does the website receive? How many pages? If a website, for instance, you are targeting that the website should have a traffic of, let's just say, for instance, 100, 1,000 people, rather, now 1,000 people visiting the website per day. And at the moment, the website has only 5 contents. How can you optimize to grow to that stage where 1,000 people will visit per day? Now, if 1,000 people visiting per day, it either means 1,000 people have to read. If you currently have 5 contents, 1,000 people, each of those pages on your site needs to attract, since it's 5 pages, it needs to attract 200 people per day for it to be complete 1,000. Now, with that method, the chances are slimmer. So what if you can now start thinking, what if as a website analyst, this is not just SEO content right now, what if you had 100 contents on the website instead of 5? It means that if you have 100 contents and you want 1,000 people per day, it means that each of that 100, each of the page, if it's not 100, should attract at least 10 people, and you have your 1,000 per day. So if you are looking at a site, you took up a site to grow their traffic, and you told them in 3 months, I want to grow your traffic to at least 1,000 visitors per month, right? That means in the whole of the year, in the next 12 months, you would have gotten at least 12,000 people visiting your site. Is that 12,000 now? 1,000 times 12 should be 12,000. Yes, correct. Right? As a website analyst or with the knowledge of SEO, you know that currently, if you want to do the maths well, you just need, if you can write in 3 months, each month, if you can deliver 30 content, that's 1 content per day. In 3 months, you have delivered 90 content. Those 90 contents, if well written, even if you did not write it well, if each of them can just attract only 10 visitors per day, you will deliver that 1,000. You will not tell them the secret you use. You will not tell them how you broke it down to get to that stage. But you know that in a way to improve your chances, before getting to that 90 contest, you might have started getting the 1,000. But I'm just showing you how the thought process goes, and you can put it in different ways. You can now say, oh, if I want to take up another gig and I want to promise, because for you to give them those hard figures, you put an amount on it. It's not, you say, if you pay me this amount in the next 3 months, I would raise your traffic to 1,000 per month. Give me 3 months, but you have to be paying me this amount. If I do not give you this, if I do not start giving you this result in 3 months, let's terminate the offer. But then you have done your calculation. You know that in 3 months, you have to do it like this. Are you guys with me? Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
I want to see you guys using this. I did not spend 30 days of my life thinking of you guys every single day in the last 30 days of my life for you people to go and sweep this thing under the cover. I will drag you. I will call you out. I will enter your DMs. Maybe I entered your DMs. Some of you, I entered your DMs over the weekend because there were things you were supposed to do and you did not do. Some of you, I called you out on the social platform and you ran to my DM to reply me. I will call you out. You have to do something with the skill. I will do it in a loving way, but you have to do something with the skill. Are we promising we will do something with the skill?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, great. So last class, Great Man was talking about positioning yourself. Don't be scared. Remove fear. Those people that are writing stuffs and getting gigs, they don't have 2 heads. Put your work out there. The last 30 days with the challenge we've been doing should have shown you that you can put your stuff out there. Open your wings, open yourself up to opportunities, open yourself up for growth. It's not because the training has ended, you stop creating content. Even you as a content writer, you need content to grow. People need to be seeing what you're doing. People need to be seeing the quality of a content. Create your portfolio. You could use Medium, you could use LinkedIn. Put up some of your articles on LinkedIn. So when somebody asks you where's your portfolio, you send them link to your LinkedIn article profile, and they will see articles you've written. If it's Medium, if you created a private website, a free, you get, put up some of your contents there. You get, explain your ideas, your thought process around creating content. That is what Great Man was talking about, stories. Put yourself out there. Do not stop creating content. That's the 4th thing I want to talk about. The 5th thing I want to talk about is the classes, the replays of the classes. Ensure that you go through them. I usually, even the last quote, I advise them, I said, now that you are finished, right? I know we've not released a replay of the last class on monetization. Hopefully to be out tomorrow. And this class, maybe on Wednesday, depending on how quick we can process it, right? Go through them. Then even go back from class 1, refresh your brain, and don't just refresh just to refresh to start applying. 2025 is by the corner. Put this as part of your plans. How do you want to utilize this skill you get? How do you want to apply the knowledge? I want to see you guys, right? For the group, I have already mentioned that I would likely put down the WhatsApp group. So, but before I do that, I might leave it for a while. But before I do that, if you want me to have your number, please send me a message and ask me. Just tell me, oh, this is me. Please save my number so that I can save your number and I can keep in touch with you, right? So that's the next this thing. Meanwhile, the 16 I want to talk about, please don't forget to support Fasthire. We did this for you. We have plans of doing this for other people, but we cannot do it if we do not have the right support. The easiest way now you can support us is help us connect, help us recommend our services. Because for us to run all of this, we have to train you with data. We have to upload your replays with data. Your facilitators, they are not coming. We have to do something for them, right? Even if not all of them you get, but in a way, there has to be something that would make the class work. Even if it's data, we have to provide, right? So all of these things were done for you. You enjoyed it for free. So supporting us, standing behind us would keep us in business so that we can still help other people. And at the same time, it can also let people know of the works we're doing and they connect with us. And then if at any point in time you feel like you want to go more into your support because of what the value have provided for you, you can always reach out to us and support us. Our office is in Port Harcourt. If you even ever come to Port Harcourt and you feel like, oh, you want to visit our office, feel free, give us a call or send us a message. Come and say hi to us, right? The next thing I want to talk about after support is what's it called now? Your testimonials. A couple of people haven't done their testimonials. Please do that and share it across your social platforms. Then tag us. We're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're Instagram. Encourage people to connect with our page so that they can see our other trainings. We're not having any training as per training this December, this festive, but we would have master classes or events, just maybe online one day, but we're not having training like extensive 30 days training. But by next day, we have other training. So if you have people, if you have friends that need some of these things we're coming up with, let them connect with our page so that when these things come, they would utilize it, they can see it and capitalize on it. So also on your WhatsApp statuses, please do well to share the testimonial videos, drop our link, tell them to connect with us. They would gain value from our pages. You get, help us share our content, especially our YouTube content. When you see valuable content from our YouTube, all of you are connected to our YouTube. Just go to your YouTube, type Fasthire, you'll see our page. Whenever you see any video that is valuable to the people around you, share it with them. You get, let them connect with our page. You get, so please help us, support us, and the testimonial videos. For if you haven't done yours, let me see your hand up. I can't. If you haven't done yours, let me just see your hand up.
If you haven't done yours, who hasn't done? If you haven't done, just use the reaction. Is that the only person that hasn't done? Who else hasn't done theirs? Okay, please do the needful. Then, how many of you have posted yours? If you've done yours and you've posted, how many of you have posted? Let me see your hand up. If you've posted. Okay, who else has posted? Okay, just 2 people have posted. So the rest, please post. Like I said, post across the social channels and tag us. So in everything, don't forget to keep growing, apply these things, and you would master it. Go through your replays. We even have the trainings from the previous cohort. Check out some of the missing links, maybe some of their own, maybe there were certain things that were said in theirs that was not said in yours. You will still find value there. Then aside that, we still have other relevant content we'll be putting out regarding career roads and all the rest, YouTube channels and social channels. So please do well to stay connected with us. Is that okay? Do well to stay connected with us. Remember what I said, if you want me to have your number saved, do well to leave me a message. Let me have your number saved. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I would allow each one of you to say your final vote of thanks and celebrate or appreciate or congratulate yourselves, your fellow cohort mates. Then we can wrap it up. So we'll just start from Esosa. Esosa, just say your last words, appreciate your cohorts. You guys did it. And then, so we'll just take it like that. Each person take turns, then say good night and congratulations.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Richard. Thank you, Fasthire Services. And thank you to all the members of the SEO content writing training cohort too. It was very fun doing these things with you, especially the writing challenge, seeing everyone post on content writing. It felt like being part of a community. I'm very thankful to it for the experience. Thank you very much. And I hope we'll continue to grow as writers or in any other field which we choose to partake in.
All right, thank you, Esosa. Please, the next person, just let's keep rolling.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Richard Okasi. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, you are. Please go ahead, Musa.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I think if I'm able to provide, should I call it a certificate or an award to you tonight, I will have done that. It's a great moment having you taking us throughout this month. And because one thing I've learned apart from the whole training that you did was and the art of consistency and moving up to work. Seriously, I've been someone that I've always been on my feet doing things, but going through this training has equipped me with more of what I've learned and more of my skills. So it's a great shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much for taking us through this training. And at the same time, I would love to share with you, sir, that this training have actually opened my horizon, like that's widened my horizon to the extent that I'm seeing a lot of opportunities already if I keep on to it, as you said. And I'm promising you, I'm going to make you proud. And I wish other people to try to do so at the same time. Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful opportunity, and we so much appreciate. And myself, I so much appreciate. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Musa. She is Bayero University, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Connect Bayero's people to our page. Let them come and gain the same value you have gotten. Are you getting me? I think we have insiders now in law faculty in Bayero, yourself, Raji, and then one other lady like that. You guys should spread the good news, and we would, as much as we can, keep adding value to Bayero University students. At least you guys happen to now be our first link to Bayero University, and we want to always also keep adding value to you guys. Thank you so much. Please put these things in practice. You guys are the joy. The results you get is the best testament or the best testimonials at the end of the day. These ones we're just asking for is just for the immediate, but the best testimonials will come from the results and the things you people do, the exploits people do with these skills. Don't think it, don't think, was it, don't double guess, right? I'm telling you for a fact, the quality of what we've given you is sufficient to start utilizing it. Those opportunities, I saw the things you talked about, the campus ambassadorial with Carrie Rise and some other guys. Congratulations for all those opportunities. And I can see what you're already doing. Please keep it up, right? Keep it up, keep it up. So as you can see, just like you, in the last cohort, before we concluded, we had 2 people already who had already gotten contracts, and it was their first. Like they did not. I think Bethel is already an SEO or a content writer in a way, right? So she has like a foundation. Those ones, like their foundation was that training, and before the training finished, you get I also have people who are already asking me, the people you're training, how many of them are in Lagos? I say, we have a couple of them. When we finish the training, we will discuss further. They want your services. So it's the way it works, right? But the more you produce results, the more people will trust the quality of people we can deliver. And also when we recommend you to people, don't fall our hand. But you two now have to show dedication to your craft, right? So congratulations again, Mohammed. Keep it up and connect Bayero University to Fasthire so that we'll keep adding value. All right. So next person, take your turn.
Thank you, Mr. Richard. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this training. It has been an amazing journey for all of us. And I want to say congratulations again to every one of us. I have actually learned a lot. I usually, before I joined the program, I already had like a foundation in SEO, as you mentioned. But then I'm not the writing type. I'm always scared to put out anything out there. But then when we started this writing, I discovered that, oh, you can actually even tell a story. Before, I dislike anything about telling a story, talking about anything. My own is maybe do analysis, go view some things, do a few setup and all of that. But this has opened my eyes. In fact, I can't say I am already like an expert, but then I am not where I was 1 month ago. I've improved a lot, and it has started showing on my present job now, because I'm doing more of even writing than going doing analysis on the website. So I want to encourage every one of us that we can actually do better, in as much as you might think that you have other things, or maybe you're not really grounded, as he said, in this SEO writing. Trust me, I think if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, in no time you become an expert in that field. And that is what I believe. Consistency wins the race. So for me, I'll keep on writing, especially on my LinkedIn, and I'm focusing on sustainability, and I want to keep it that way and learn more on how to make that like my niche and all of that. Thank you so much, Mr. Richard, and every other facilitators that took their time to train us. In fact, I noticed that whether it was Mr. Richard that was training us or not, he must join the call, which is not like every other training I've ever attended. So it shows dedication and interest you have in us. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. And you have an amazing team that, was very, very patient with us. Even when we are like lagging behind, showing on seriousness, you people still take it upon yourself to encourage us and continue the training with us. Thank you once more. And congratulations to every one of us who have completed this program. Thank you and do have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, Bethel. Who's going next?
Yes, I think I want to quickly put in here. I want to request from all the beneficiaries of this training that we should just learn to at least let's connect in the group for further engagement or so. So I don't know if that's permitted by Mr. Richard.
Yeah, sure. You guys should connect with yourself so that you can also share collaboration. Best way you could also know that is you could check your content, your different pages, maybe on LinkedIn. Then, oh, you're from this code, please, let's connect. What's your name or however on the group, the WhatsApp group, so I can save your number or stuff like that. Yes, sure, connect. You guys also need to collaborate. Like you people are the first set of partners or partners that you have. So you people are lucky enough to start by having a group of other people you can always relate with. Maybe somebody has gig that she or he might not even be able to handle alone. And instead of shying away, you can partner with yourselves, take up the gigs, grow together. So yeah, it's an avenue. Please, it's encouraged. So if you have ways to connect with yourself, please do that. Um, do that. All right. So who will go next? Who is going next with their final words?
Hello, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you, Mr. Richard, for not giving up on me, most especially because I lagged behind, especially at the beginning. Thank you so, so much. And thank you to the amazing team and also to everyone that has been a part of this training alongside me. Your posts, your daily posts were part of the things that pushed me to keep going, especially when I've not done mine. When I go online, sometimes I just see a Sosa zone, sometimes I follow a Gochuku. Thank you so, so much, guys. And I pray that we keep going, we keep doing much more because there's a lot more that we can do. And I'm going to try my best as well to make good use of this skill that I've acquired. Thank you so much, Mr. Richard. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Melody. I appreciate it. And congratulations. All right. Who's next?
Good evening, everyone. I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good
Hello,
evening.
good
Please,
evening,
you people
everyone.
should reply her now. Good evening. You people should reply her.
All right, all right. Okay.
Good evening.
I want to say, yes, thank you, everyone. I want to say thank you to Mr. Richard Thank you so much for your act of consistency and for not giving up on us. I remember that there was this period that was lagging behind in my writing challenge. I couldn't meet up for like 6 days. I could not even post anything. I could not write anything. And then you have to come to my DM to remind me if I the reason why I was not posting, and then do I have the idea of what I was supposed to be writing for that week? And I replied you that I was aware, but I just couldn't post anything. But at the long run, I was able to meet up. Um I was able to cover the days that I missed. So I want to say thank you so much, sir, for not giving up. Thank you for this training. The value that we've learned here is priceless indeed, honestly speaking. Thank you so much, sir. And I want to say very big thank you to Esosa. She has really been a source of inspiration to me. There are times where and I don't even feel like writing. There are times I don't even want to post. And anytime I just go to my LinkedIn page and then I see Esosa's profile and all of that. And then when I check her content, I just something will just, I will just have this inspiration of writing. Like I must submit my challenge today. So I want to say thank you to Esosa. I know I did not recognize her facially, and I'm sure this is really, really surprising to her. I just want to say thank you to her because she has been a sort of inspiration. Anytime I see her content, I'm always inspired to also do something like that. Thank you so much. And to everybody, to all my colleagues, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of this. For the ones that always remind me for submission of assignments, for submitting the daily task writing challenge, and then for joining classes, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much, Fasthire Services, for this privilege once again. This opportunity will not be taken for granted. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Esosa, yeah, I would really say Esosa has been consistent, both in classes. Esosa is maybe usually among the first two or first three to always join classes. Maybe sometimes she's always the first, because sometimes I would get an email that Esosa is trying to join a class, and me, I've probably not even started the class because she's either trying to join 5 minutes earlier or something like that. So kudos and Susa. It's good I'm not the only person that saw it. Well done. And I'm really looking forward to the best for you and every other person. All right. Who else is taking your turn?
Okay, I think I would go next. Good evening, everyone. So I want to say a big thank you to us because I'm also part of this. It's been a good journey. Because aside all the training and all the value we've gotten from this training, what another thing this training has also given me, it's also discipline too, because some days when I come back from work, I'm really just really, really exhausted. I really just literally just want to put up my phone and go to bed. But then I have to now remember, oh, there's class today, or there's an assignment to be done. I have to stay up again, stay up for class. But it's been a good one. I want to say a big thank you to us for the training and to all our facilitators. It's been a good ride and a good journey. And to our colleagues, so well done. We did very well. So just saying thank you all. And that's
All right. Shoma, have you spoken? Shoma, I think you're the last person.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I don't know if you can all hear me.
Yes, you're being heard.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you, Sir Richard. Thank you to the entire team of Fasthire Services. Prior to this training, I've always received writing gigs on SEO, but oh my God, it has actually been terrible because I've been receiving corrections upon corrections. So now I know better, at least
from the teachings, now I know better. I know how to craft a very good SEO content. So I am very, very, very grateful for this opportunity. And I also want to say big congratulations to everyone here. And yes, obviously, I'll mention Esosa because she has actually been what I say my inspiration, especially when it comes to our Fasthire writing challenge. Whenever I come online, or even before I even come online, LinkedIn they send me notification that Esosa posted. I'm like, I have not posted today. So thank you very much, Esosa. Congratulations to everybody. So that's it.
It seems Sosa is the punctuality prefers for this cohort. All right. That's the last person, right? So I think everybody has spoken. Has everybody spoken? Uh, okay. We could just give Esusa a round of applause. Congrats, Esusa. Uh, well done. So thank you so much. And once again, a big congratulations on behalf of the entire team at Fasthire. I want to congratulate all of you for going through this training, and I wish you all the very best, greater heights, greater heights from here, and we certainly look out to see the exploits you would do with the trainings you have received, right? We would always be here to support you and provide support systems for you, follow-up trainings maybe in the future to also keep helping you sharpen your skills and exposing you to industry best practices and opportunity. Keep staying connected with us, support our brands the way you can. Please do well to connect with us, share our stuff, our videos especially also, and keep growing. Congratulations, everybody, and all the best. Good night.